Hey y'all, welcome back to another review, another long one. We are checking out Snoop Slimes. This one is honey waffle ice cream, and I feel bad because I actually got this back in January, and it wasn't bad. I'm not a big icy person. It could be a DIY, it could be, whatever, but icy's not my forte. But I have to say, false. I was surprised that the clay wasn't completely dried. It was a little dry, but it eventually incorporated into the slime rather beautifully. And while I don't like ices, this was not a horrible texture. It was a good slime. It needed a little bit of activator because, it's from January. But aside from personal preference, it wasn't too bad. The scent was maple honey butter rolls, and I definitely got a little bit of honey. I got a lot of cinnamon. It was more cinnamon than anything, and I did get some sweetbread. Scent wasn't bad. It was kind of on point. It was on the strong side, but I like it strong, so that's fine. And for being an icy, it was good. Like I said, I don't really have much else to say about this one, so I'm going to go ahead and shut up and let you enjoy the rest of the ASMR. And there's quite a bit of this one because, had to mix and activate, so enjoy, and I will be back in a second. Oh, and of course, I forgot to rate it. This one is going to get a 4.3 out of 5, which is the average slime score for a good slime. So there you go. All right. Shutting up for real now. Bye. And we're back with our second slime from Snoop Slimes. This one is White Rabbit Candy. It is a large foam slime. This foam is large. And I think there was also varying sizes, but they were all big. It was all bigger foam bits. I thought that was really, really fun. And I'm gonna say something weird because usually when it comes to crunchy slimes, crunch bombs, I like less base because you get more crunches that way. But when it comes to this slime, I do wish that there was a little bit more base, mainly because the flown balls were so big that it kind of hindered a little bit more of the ASMR. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, of course. But it was still a good slime. It really didn't need a lot of activation. It didn't have any fallout. I loved the add-ins. The charm was super, super cute. But yeah, it could have had a little bit more base. It was scented watermelon and cherry, which threw me off because I kind of hoped that it would smell like white rabbit candy because that stuff is really good. But on Snoop's defense, all of the fragrance oils I know of that are white rabbit candy scented contain vanillin and vanillin cloud slime. But in this case, since white rabbit candy is a milk slime or milk candy, I could totally see it being a milky clear base. So, it's just wish that it was white rabbit candy scented. And I'm not a huge fan of cherry, not like cherry, but luckily this was such a light scent. I did not pick up on any cherry. I didn't even pick up on any watermelon. I just kind of picked up on sweet, and that's really about it. But it was still a good slime. It didn't really get tacky once it got inflated. It made obviously some really good bubbles. But yeah, it was good. I'm so far impressed with all of my Snoop Slimes. I'm going to be giving this one a 4.2 out of 5. Remember, 4.3 out of 5 is a good score, average score for a good slime. But that's it for this one. Shutting up until the next slime. Enjoy the ASMR. Okay, and we're back, and I hope you are also enjoying the outside nature sounds here, because I am outside enjoying some sun and stuff. So, okay, this one is Amethyst Geo, and I forgot who I saw do a review with this. I think it was Slime Mom. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me on that. But it was so gorgeous that I actually made this purchase specifically for this slime. It was so stunning. This has to be probably one of the most beautiful slimes that wasn't a color shift that I have. It is a dense snow fizz with a really, really pretty silica sand crunchy topper and some gold leaf, and I didn't assemble it right. When I made this, I was just getting sick with laryngitis, and I had like 103-degree fever, so I didn't really care. But it still turned out absolutely gorgeous, and it needed no activation or very little, which I was really surprised with because I got this in March and it was sitting until last weekend. So yeah, not bad. Good there. The only thing that I wasn't thrilled about was the scent, it was kind of a weird combo. It was grape soda and sugar cookies. You could definitely smell the grape soda, and it was kind of that super artificial grape, which grape's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. But this one was just kind of like, not awesome. But the sugar cookies did kind of mellow it out. And, well, I didn't pick up sugar cookies. It did kind of have like a baked goods smell, and it was weird. It was a good weird, but it was not my favorites by far. Other than that, this has to be my favorite slime so far of my Snoop Slime collection. It was good. I play with it often. It's got amazing crunches. It kind of inflates. I'm surprised it didn't inflate more than it didn't, if that makes sense. But it did. It had some decent inflation. I can fit it in an 8-ounce jar with a dome lid, and it's fine. And the cool thing is you can still see little bits of the gold leaf in there, which also I'm impressed because every time I have used gold leaf, of course it's been imitation gold leaf, it's changed the texture of the slime and made it this weird, like, bad gummy. And usually I don't mind gummy, but it was weird. So I'm glad that didn't happen with this one. I am going to be giving this one a 4.2 out of 5, just mainly because of the scent, and everything else is like a 5 out of 5 because this one was gorgeous. I loved it, but the scent was just that weird. It wasn't horrible, but it does kind of make me not play with the slime as much as I usually would, especially one that I, take to study and take to, chill in bed. It doesn't, I just usually end up playing with it for maybe a minute or two and then I put it away just because the scent is weird. But other than that, it was beautiful. Gorgeous slime. They did a great job with the aesthetic and I loved it. So yeah, there we go. Enjoy the ASMR, the rest of the ASMR, and we'll see you in a second. I think there's only one left, so there we go. And we're back with our last slime. This was ramen soda bubbles, I believe. And it was a moderately packed bubble bead slime. And it was perfectly crystal clear and gorgeous. Unfortunately, and I thought this was going to be my favorite because I love bubble beads. They're probably one of my favorites. But this one said it was unscented, but it's smelled like plastic. I was really bummed about that. I'm gonna end up trying to attempt to scent it myself just because I just can't do it. I don't know if they didn't soak their beads or what, but it smelled like plastic. Not like horribly so to where like, I won't play with it, but it was more than I was comfortable with, which really, really bummed me out because besides that, it's a really pretty slime. It's gorgeous, and there was no fallout. It was minimally tacky. I don't think I even needed any activator. And like I said, I got these in March, so that's impressive. But yeah, for this one, sorry, I'm going to only give it a 4 out of 5. Which, like I said, it wasn't a horrible slime. It's just, it was, the plastic smell was bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Snoop. But your slimes overall are good. They are great quality. And if you guys haven't tried out Snoop's Slimes, I suggest you go and try them out. They're decently priced. And they do restocks every Friday. So, you know, you get options every week. But that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Comment which one you liked best. Peace, love, family. Bye, y'all.